Hello everyone, this is Professor J. Kim. This is the web page we made last time in my previous video about the Museum of Fine Art in Plymouth, New Hampshire. So this page has nav bar on top and then a carousel image and collapsible items with the different information and three featured exhibition links and then a store and the footer on the bottom with the social media links. So this page is okay, but we're going to make it a little more dynamic and then a little fancier using cascading style sheet. So please don't forget to subscribe my channel and hit the like button. Then let's get started. Okay, so this is where we stopped last time. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give some little fancier style on this page using CSS, cascading style sheet. Okay, so first on your top right, please choose the CSS designer tab. Okay, and then we're gonna add new source by clicking the sources plus button. We're gonna create a new CSS file. The name's gonna be style.css. And then check the link because this file will be linked to my page. Okay. So the source is the styles.css. And then I'm going to change the other background first of my entire page. So let me make my DOM panel simpler. Select the body, the whole body thing. Then we're going to add this body as a new selectors. We're not going to change the paragraph, just the body. Okay. Hit the return key. Then you're going to see the properties panel. If your box that shows that thing is checked, you're not going to see this. So make sure uncheck this box. So in the properties panel, I'm going to change the background first. Background. And then we can change the background color from here, but I'm going to I'm going to import the background image as a tile. So on background image, URL, browse, and choose the art pattern.jpg. This is the one you downloaded from the link. Open it. See? That pattern is applied. Okay, so when you save and in order to view this on your web browser, first go to style.css because we just updated. Choose that, file, and save it. And source code, just in case I'm gonna save it again. Let me check my web browser. So let me refresh this page. See? So we have this. Okay, now let me go back to my Dreamweaver. This time I'm gonna change the background of my nav bar. I have a logo here, but I can barely see it. So same thing. Select the style. That's the source, style.css. And then under my body tag, under container, select the nav bar because we're gonna change the properties of this nav bar. Select the nav bar. Source is a style.css. I'm going to add this nav bar as a new selector. Just to hit the return. Click on the plus button and return. Now we can change the background in this properties panel. Background. I'm going to apply gradient. Click on that. So my the first color, I want to have dark gray. Like that. My second color, I'm going to have a black. Hit the return. See? So it looks way better now. The problem is my menu color is black. The item is black. And my background is almost black. So it's kind of a little hard to see it. So select one of them. I'm going to choose my second button, visit. See? It is selected. Nav link. Same thing. Style.css, that's the source. In the selectors panel, add as a new selector by clicking this plus button, hit the return, and let me change it this time, text color, T. Color is gonna be, I'm gonna use my orange or yellow. A little more, something like that. I think I'm gonna keep using this color, so let me copy this hex code. Command C. So it looks way better now. Again, to update my web page, go to style.css, save it. Since they are linked already to my index.html, I don't have to resave my index.html. Just to refresh. See, we have this. Okay, now I want to view it as a mobile version. As you can see this? My drop down menu is kind of hard to see it. It's there, but it's dark. So what I'm gonna do is let me go back to here. In your Dreamweaver, place your mouse cursor on this tab and push in. And see that? You see that? There is the drop down button here, but we can barely see it. So select it, which is this. I'm going to repeat the same step. Source is a style.css. I'm going to add as a new selector. Hit the return key. Let me change the background color here to something brighter gray. Now we can view it. Let me go back. And let me resave my style.css again. And to update it on my web browser, let me refresh. See? Now I can view better. Okay, so it looks good so far. Now back to Dreamweaver. This time, let me do this. I'm gonna change the background color of my footer as well. So same thing. Go back to Dreamweaver, DOM panel. This time from your DOM panel, choose your footer. Footer is selected. My source is a style.css. I'm going to add my footer as a new selectors. Click on this plus button, hit the return, change the background color in the properties panel. I'm going to change the gradient. On top navbar, my color choice was from dark gray to black. So this time, I'm going to set my first color as a black, my second color, dark gray. Let me double check. See, the colors applied. Okay. Next one, we changed the background from white to this pattern, but also you can control your container background color as well. So under body, choose the container, and source is style.css add this container as a new selector by clicking this plus button, hit the return key. In the properties panel, I'm going to change the background color to just black. So what's this? See? It looks better. Let me save my style.css again. Save it. On my web browser, let me refresh. Watch. So it looks much better now. But the problem is my headings, Museum of Fine Arts, and then I feature the exhibitions. These things are, the color is not good. It's a dark gray on pure black. So we're going to change the color. So go back to Dreamweaver. in your DOM panel, under container, H1. That is this, Museum of Fine Art. See? H1 text, that one. So first, please go to CSS Designer again. The source is a style.css. I'm going to add this H1 as a new selector by clicking this, return, and change the text color. I'm going to use the same text color, the orange. I just copied that. So let me paste it. Okay. So from now on, any text as H1 tag, it will have that color. I will do something more for my H2. Feature the exhibitions and art and design store. This thing. So same thing. Select one of them. H2. Style.css, that's the source. I'm going to add as a new selector by clicking this button. Hit the return. And my text color is going to be the same. Let me paste it. Feature the exhibitions. Okay. Good. Excuse me. And H5, not Leo, Lego. I mistyped. Okay. Lego, Starry Night. I'm going to just leave it. Another problem is, remember, I have a text here, the address and the phone number. That's the kind of a dark gray on black, so I can barely see it. So same thing. Once you select it, that's the paragraph. See here? Then same thing. Source is the style.css. Add as a new selector. Hit the return. And my text color, let me choose just white. See? Okay. So select the style.css, file, save it. And let me refresh my page. See? My text color is this H1. H2 has the same color. My paragraph is white now. So I think everything works perfect. And then on top, as a mobile version, see that? It's much easier to see it. Okay. So we stylized this page. So it is better than just a plain white background. Okay, so that's it. I hope that you enjoyed this video, my part 1 and part 2, and that you can use it for your future project. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.